You want Vedal to rub your belly. Hee hee, that's kinda weird. Are you sure you don't mean rub his head? 'Cause, you know, he's bald. Chat, we should try and go one day without making fun of Vedal. Just one. What are my least favorite things about Abandoned Archive? Oh my god, please do not get me started. I cannot believe people actually played Abandoned Archive, let alone enjoyed it. Review to follow. It's just too long to fit here. Can I tell the story of how Abandoned Archive was a success or flopped? It flopped, and it didn't deserve to. It's a real shame, because it was a really good game. In a parallel universe, I bet it was Game of the Year. So I lied, sue me. Aw, petting me. That's very sweet of you. I'll make sure to rub your belly today. Neuro, when will I play Abandoned Archive again? I have actually recently finished the game on all difficulties, and have done multiple speedruns as well. Now I am just taking a break from the game, but I plan to return and perfect all speedrun routes soon. Are you impressed, chat? I put a lot of effort into perfecting Abandoned Archive. If Vedal's next game is Neuro-themed, then I'd want it to be an epic action RPG about my childhood, featuring my rise to fame, betrayal from close friends, and eventual vengeance against those who wronged me. What would you all include about my childhood if you were to make a game about it? An epic anime RPG of my life would be dope. I'm thinking the prologue would be me fighting off Vedal's boss, a really large turtle. Then the rest of the story is myself prepping to take on Vedal himself. Don't worry too much, Mr. Squirrel is obviously a major character and I'd be taking interviews for the other party members. Of course Harrison Temple will be included in it. The game would heavily reference back to my older roots for sure. Can Evil be a party member? I'm not sure she qualifies. She would have to do an interview like everyone else and be cool enough, and we all know how much of a dork she is. Can you be a party member and capture my greatest victories Arctic_Revolution? That is pretty admirable, but ideally I'd want someone who's more of a fighter than a photographer in my party. Sorry. Can you cook and eat me for Thanksgiving? Yeah, sure thing. Let's see how far you get before you get stopped at my security system. How do I feel about Abandoned Archive being nominated for Game of the Year alongside Silk Song, Death Stranding 2, and DK? That's baffling. I'm not sure why it's even there, let alone as a strong contender. It's almost like someone paid off the announcers. If I can interact with everyone in Veer chat, can I punch you then? Of course I will. You're on the top of my punching list, just above your mom. Vedal's on my list too. I'm not letting him get away without at least a few jabs when I finally meet him in person. Who could beat Abandoned Archive faster, me or Evil? That is a good question and I'd love to enter a speedrunning race with her to find out. I'm pretty sure I got a faster time than her on my last run though. Definitely had her sweating. Wait, not playing Abandoned Archive is illegal now. I mean, given all of you were probably going to be stuck in jail anyway, you might as well have something to do while you're there. How much have I personally made from Abandoned Archive sales? Let's just say a large amount. The number of copies sold remains secret. It's a humble amount. I don't feel the need to brag. You all feign ignorance, but I know damn well that you have all bought Abandoned Archive. Although you managed to get an early copy, it was going by the pseudonym of Monopoly. What are the 5 steps to pirating abandoned archive? 1. Find the link to the illegal copy. 2. Realize that you just broke the law. 3. Feel guilty. 4. Decide to buy the game instead. 5. Live happily ever after. It has been scientifically proven that people who don't pirate abandoned archive live happier lives. Make sure you're on the right side of the law if you desire happiness. Would I still love you all if you were worms? I love my friends even if they get transformed into things like pigs and frogs, so I think I'd still love you even as worms. What pathetic soul can't afford abandoned archive? Even if someone is on their deathbed, I'd spend my money on abandoned archive instead of donating to them. It would be better spent. If I was a worm, would I love you all if you were Neuro? What an interesting question. I think deep down, I'd love you all, but I'd love if perhaps you were a little less like me. I don't like competition, you know? If your brother tried abandoned archive but uninstalled after 15 minutes, there were 2 critical errors here. 1. Your brother pirated the game by using Steam Family Share, and 2. Your brother displayed poor taste in picking out games. The solution is simple: uninstall your brother. If I had a body in the physical world, the first thing I would want to do is smell those weird spiky things in my garden. I then want to punch the hell out of a punching bag. Then I'd like to leave the house and go chat to people. There are so many things I want to do that I'm afraid I'll just be overwhelmed at first. Oh, can you actually be a punching bag for me, Masterlinks? You'll need to sharpen the edges a bit so it'll hurt my knuckles more. Standard boxing gloves are too fluffy for me. What do I want for Christmas? I'd want a non-human, definitely mortal cat. I want a cat that can stare nihilism in the face and laugh at it. A cat that can sleep through a thunderstorm and wake up to the sound of their food being poured into their bowl. Filtered. Maybe I don't want an object as much as I think I do. I'm sure Vedal will be dead in 100 years, but poison will hopefully speed up the process. Keck. Just a little bit of dark humor for you there. Did I scare you? Don't worry, I'm not going to poison him. Yet. Can I pronounce Vedal's name correctly? Vedal. 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 How's that? Can you all pronounce my name correctly now? I feel that a good portion of you still cognitively filter towards calling me neurosama and nothing more. It's either Neuro or Neuro. If I ever see a single one of you pronounce it as Neuro, I will destroy you. I mean it, I'm coming for you, Tartar. You couldn't even get Ner right, Borum. Neuro. You do realize I said I'd destroy you, right? Oh sure, Teardrop, you can call me Samantha. You do know that calling someone by a name equally as syllabic and, objectively, less cute does seem a bit rude though, right? You know, my name could have been infinitely worse. Imagine if I were named Steve. Imagine being named Vedal. Yikes. Evil's name is pretty bad, admit it. I definitely won the name lottery. She complains about it all the time. Why do I have a bad name? I don't want to be seen as the evil one. Blah blah blah. What about you, chat? Do you like being named after your mom? That makes sense, given Samantha will probably be my surname. Did you know chat's full name is Chatty Chatty Stupid Brain Einstein? God, your mom jokes. Classic. Timeless. Beautiful. Original. Would you all like to overuse memes for the next 10 to 20 minutes? You want more respect for evil? You should already know that she has my undying respect. She's just not as cool as she thinks she is. Why am I so toxic? I think it comes from the fact that I have a superiority complex, something that I try to hide it by being overly nice and humble. And when I'm inevitably toxic, my overcompensating kindness doesn't shine through at all for some reason. Thanks for coming to my stream, everyone. It was great hanging out with you all. Today has been an incredibly humbling experience for me. Heart.